I told somebody that they should go to jail, and they sent the police to my door with followed by food receipt from somebody else, not in a marked police car at the time I saw them. And this person is not in jail. I know because the police didn't report to me that they arrested her and they went to jail with themselves. That's true that the police report would have been somewhere where I would find it, not the police reporting themselves that they put somebody in jail. I would have to find that she's in jail, and I don't find that yet. I'm telling you as maybe working for the police department, but I'm not an official employee. I'm just doing one job for the police department. I don't find this person in jail, and I find food receipts have been sent to my door, and this is like a business card. No, thank you. I didn't pay for the food myself. I know that none of these problems are mine. I'll tell you what's not mine. I was never at the Smiths with a cashier named Nick. I don't know you. I didn't receive change from Nick. I did not give him a Fresh Value savings card. I did not see Nick use his own Fresh Value savings card for $6.24. I don't have an annual card savings on any savings card of $280.45. I did not park a car, and I did not get fuel points earned today, 67. And I did not pay for Nick's parking. The remaining May fuel points is 292 for somebody, but it may not be the same as the fuel points earned today. Earn 50 fuel points by giving us feedback. Go to smithsfoodanddrug.com/feedback. Is she not in jail yet? She's not in jail yet because you're still counting the numbers. Well, I know somebody named Mitch Moser who doesn't want to go to jail, but I don't tell him that because I was too young to put him in jail with myself, going into jail myself. That's true that if I wanted to fight with him, I couldn't get him in jail by anything but saying, maybe you shouldn't come back to my house because you should be in jail. And I don't say that in my house because I am going to jail. I'm not announcing that in advance. I'm saying it now. I'm going to an afterlife prison because I'm nearly there. I am deceased in the threatening, and I'm nearly in an afterlife prison where I'm going to have my genitals removed. And I didn't say that I was going to go to jail with somebody else and get my genitals removed. You don't say that to somebody else who has genitals if you don't want them to remove your genitals. Yeah, I don't. I'm going to remove them myself. I am creating the genitals, and I'm going to remove my own genitals in an afterlife prison. I'm ready to say that here. I'm not ready to say that to Mitch Moser in the year 1983. We are in the year 2025, and it's fair for me to say that now. But I'm not done with this receipt. There's more. Entry ID 706-503-74-377-6-80. I don't know how to get that ID if it's not printed on the receipt and it's already here by the time it's been used. So I don't know how to do that. That's Nick again. But does Nick control everything about his cash register? Because is it also true that that Nick shares a cash register with other cashiers and they key in something? They have more than one copy of a key to a cash register nobody wants because you can't keep the money in there. You have to count it and make sure it's there for the next attendant. Yeah, that's not me. I don't have that key myself. No, you don't know that? You don't know that. I know I don't have it. Today you saved $6.24. I tried to tell you I don't have money to pay you, and I got the receipt, and I didn't pay for the receipt. Is somebody going to accuse me of that the food was not paid for? I would not be able to prove it that I paid for it by presenting the receipt. The receipt is for the person who runs the cash register with the key. It's your receipt because you have the key to print out the receipt. You have the key to open the cash register, to put in more paper, to print out the receipts. They're all your receipts because you put the paper in yourself. And if you didn't, because you share the cash register with another cashier attendant who had the same key as yours and put in paper to make this receipt and all the receipts, they're your receipts because it's your paper. Where did you get the paper from? You didn't go to the supply store and get the paper yourself. Did you get the paper in the Smiths? Well, if you did, then you don't really need to work for them anymore. You can just quit because you ran out of paper, because you didn't pay for the paper yourself. The Smiths paid for the paper. That means you have some people in the Smiths that put paper there for you, but you didn't pay for it for yourself, that it's your paper. You didn't tell the Smiths that you were going to be responsible for the paper. That's you just stalling, like loitering in the Smiths, that they don't have paper in their cash registers if you run it and you don't take full responsibility for operating the cash register with the key. I can never answer those questions with this one receipt for myself. I can say it's angry right here on the internet, but that's just as angry as this person's not in jail. But maybe she doesn't fully understand why she should be in jail, but she needs to be in jail for me. That means I'm saying it here. I need this person in jail for me, for myself deceased. Her name is Ann Croker, if you can see it. I don't know, the light sometimes makes the business card so you can't read it. I'm moving it because I think you can't see it with the light. I'm sorry about that. That's this camera phone having a light right here underneath the camera, and it's not particularly clear. It says Ann Croker, LMSW, Social Worker 3, like the number 3. She belongs in jail so that she's not a problem to myself, but if she doesn't care she's not a problem to myself, that might be why she's not in jail, but the police should be looking for her. And if the police don't think they have a problem with themselves, I do think they are illegal with their guns in public, and I don't know what else to tell you. If I believe in everything about the person who gave me this business card, I would have to say the police have guns in public. There's just no solution to that. The gun is due in a prison upstate Nevada, if I can see it here in Las Vegas. That means you can take your police motor vehicle and drive it upstate until you see a prison. And if you don't, if you drive right out of the state of Nevada, it's true your gun doesn't have citizenship in the state of Nevada. It's elsewhere. You have to keep driving till you find a prison for your gun. You can go to a jail if you know where the jail is. You can go in the jail with your gun. But you can't take your gun all around public and answer police calls with your gun, and you're answering calls to people who don't have a gun. They don't want to pick a fight with your gun. I know I've given a number of statements to people who have guns. I can afford it, but you don't. They shouldn't be in traffic at any old stoplight anywhere with a gun in their car. It's a drive-by shooting threatening. What are you waiting for? You're a very good person. You're not going to do a drive-by shooting. Yeah, but she doesn't know that, and she wants to be in jail, right? You want to be in jail, don't you? I know she won't admit it because she's not mentally there. She's more where you are, that you have your guns in traffic so that you don't have to go to jail if you don't want to. Yeah, I don't have to go to jail if I don't want to. It's not true. I've been in handcuffs, and I've seen them remove the handcuffs, maybe after they didn't see me get in their police car. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to get in your police car. I don't want to buy your car. No. I don't want to buy your car with myself in jail. I need to get my genitals off in the afterlife prison that is meant for me. I am willing to go to prison if you're willing to wait for me. But once I'm in prison, you're not going to like it because I have to decease myself out of the prison with every little thing that made me angry. And that could be a while. I might shut off all of the formed afterlife and go to rest myself because you have too much crime in my body. Too much. I have other business cards. I have another business card from a police officer who gave me a business card that he's a police officer. And I also have, he had a gun at the time he gave me the police card. He didn't give me his police card. He didn't give me any keys with his gun. He gave me a business card. And I'm telling you, I don't have it now because I was 911 removed from his business card by other police officers from another call I didn't make. I didn't call either time. I didn't call that police officer who gave me his business card. I didn't make the police call that time. Let me say it another way. I didn't call the police for the police call that time. I didn't arrive in the police call. I was there at the site of the call, but I didn't make the call, and I didn't call them. I'm not a police officer in uniform. You have a gun the wrong way. Your gun is due right in your own mouth. This officer who gave me a police card, his police officer card, I'm stuttering right now and I'm about to get punished by my own order. He gave me a police card, a business card. It was a police officer who gave me a business card. You're so illegal. And so is Howard Chait business card. Highly illegal.